I've been thinking about, I overthink. I've been thinking about thinking. I overthink. I've been teaching myself how to observe rather than think. Not everything needs to be, you know, turned over all the time like a hamster wheel. It doesn't always need to be spinning. And so I've spent the last few days watching. And something dawned on me. Who I am as a person doesn't always seem to gel with what's acceptable by society. And I've spent the last 40 some odd years doing my best to appear and be as normal as possible, right? And that's not who I am. It's not what makes me happy, and it's not what lights me up. It leaves me invisible. And it's not that I want to be center stage and, ooh, look at me, but I feel like my strengths, I've realized what my strengths are starting to be. And, or not starting to be what they've always been, I just lack the ability to see them. And I'm bold, and I live wide open. I prefer to live wide open. I prefer to be honest, even if it's ugly, even if it doesn't paint me in a very nice light. I want to be open. I want to live out loud. I want to throw myself out there. I wrote something this morning that said, I am the case study. I want to be the case study for accountability and humility and all those things. There's so many people out there that don't know how to be accountable for themselves. We get so busy focusing on the negative and believing all the negative things we hear. And it's why I spend so much time and effort in my day to compliment everybody and anything I see. If it makes me smile, if it brings me a little bit of joy, I especially with people. I remember every negative thing that was I had shark teeth and Cabbage Patch feet, and when my hair's so thin and baby fine that when I put it up, my dad, when I was younger, he'd get little cars and he'd be like, look, it's a highway. And every time I made a ponytail after that, always looking, do I have these highways? And because negative things stay with us. But we also don't hear a lot of positive things. And so I throw myself out there, and it's awkward and it's uncomfortable, and I realize that it makes other people uncomfortable. But it's who I am, and it's who I need to be, and y'all need to hear it. You need to hear nice things. If I remember, like, someone compliments your shirt, the next time you go into your closet, you look at that shirt, you remember that compliment. So why wouldn't we want to attach better things? But so to get back to the point and why I'm doing a live, I'm not intending necessarily for anybody to join it, but to get this off my chest, and that's I will live out loud. I will throw myself out there. I will be awkward. I will share when I share the videos of my pain, when I share what I write, when I talk about things that I've dealt with in the past, suicide, abuse, molestation. I mean, I've I've handled a lot of life's pretty heavy things. It's not for sorrow, and it's not to elicit compassion, and it's not for any of those reasons. It's just to say I'm human, and it's messy, and it's sloppy, and it's nuanced, but it's also beautiful. And so many of us hide it. We hide it to be normal. We hide it to look like we have our shit together. I don't. I have no idea half the time. I'm living in the moment, day by day. I have today. Today is like a little mini movie. I imagine my days as a trailer, right? A trailer to a movie, the movie of my life. And so if I could follow myself around with a GoPro and make a movie trailer, what would today's trailer look like? Does it line up with what, ultimately I want the movie of my life to be? And I kind of go through life like that. And so I only have this moment that I happen to be breathing. I only have this breath. And so I make sure that I spread love, spread compliments. We all need them. And, I'm always willing to have conversations and answer questions that most people find offensive, that I like those conversations. If someone, I'm great at awkward and inappropriate, and I realize that a lot of people aren't, and so it's sort of my duty and my responsibility to be that case study, to put myself out there and to lay it out there. And you can think about it however you want. You can believe whatever you want. You can call me names and poke at me, and those things no longer have an effect, because somebody needs to do it. Somebody needs to step out from behind their walls and just say, fuck, we're human. I'm human. I'm a human sitting on a continent, on a planet, in a galaxy of 100,000 billion galaxies in the universe. And this one little thing. It's why I like my sunsets. When I go down the sunset, that's that hour to just be a human. I'm not worrying about how I'm being perceived or if I've hurt somebody's feelings or, was that taken the right way or the wrong way, or should I not have said that? Is it my business or not my business? I sit down, I watch the sunset and appreciate the fact that I'm this tiny little thing on this planet in this immense universe, and I get to just look at the waves, look at the patterns, see the colors, feel the air, smell the smells, hear the birds. I mean, that's why I like nature. It's why I like being out, and people. I get to you guys are also beautiful, and quit beating yourselves up. And so, yeah, that's all. That's all. But I will be accountable. I will be openly accountable. I will live wide open. That's what I'm meant to do. That's where I'm the happiest. And it causes problems sometimes. Everybody's different. But I'm tired of suppressing that side of me to make other people comfortable. I don't mean to make you uncomfortable. I don't mean to hurt your feelings. But I will keep living out loud. And that's all.